Hey guys, what is up? WB886 here, and today I am bringing you another Battlefield commentary with a very special guest, Whack4863. Some of you may have heard of him. If you haven't, check out the channel link below, and that will take you straight to his channel. He's thank you very much for joining me. I'm honoured.
Glad to be here, man. Definitely.
Alright. So, today discussing about YouTube in general, about the community and how it's hard for smaller channels, for mine example, and others to get a foothold in the YouTube world, because it's hard for us to get an audience, views, get out there, subscribers, etc. And today I'm hoping that you could give us some tips, etc., what your views are, and just in general, like, a conversation about it.
Yeah, definitely. You're right. It is hard to get noticed on YouTube. It's a huge community, and unfortunately, what's going on right now, I shouldn't say unfortunately, but what's going on right now is there are just millions of people coming to create content, and not as many people coming to just watch content. Everybody's kind of decided that they're going to make a channel, start capturing video game gameplay, and kind of commentate over it. And a lot of the misconception is that that they're automatically going to blow up, and unfortunately, that's not what's happening. You're kind of in that situation right now where you're looking for topics to kind of talk about, because it's kind of everything's been talked about in a way.
I mean, I struggle so much in my live commentaries to just generally talk, because everything's covered. I mean, even things like, I don't know, for example, something stupid like what pencil they got today has been covered. Everything.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just so hard.
Yeah, so, I guess my suggestion to people that are up-and-coming YouTubers, or they're thinking about starting YouTube, is to think about what you would name your first commentary, and then search it, and see how many commentaries or how many of those videos are out there already. And don't just look at the first page. The first page is going to show you the highest viewed videos. Go to the last page and see where the smaller guys are at, because that's realistically where we're at. We're on, the last page of things, and I guarantee you'll find videos that have, 7 to 10 views on it. Now, I'm not saying don't do it just because of that, but I think the expectation in the community is that they're all of a sudden going to start doing videos, and they're going to blow up and be a huge commentator, and that's not happening right now. There are millions of channels that have 1,000 subs. There's millions of channels that have 8,000 subs, 10,000 subs out there, and obviously millions is an over-exaggeration, but still there's a lot out there, and there's a lot of competition that you have to kind of weed through.
I mean, yeah, of course, I know that from personal experience. I mean, I've been on YouTube for about a year now, and still haven't made much progress, so it is extremely hard to gain an audience. And I mean, I have the highest respect for everyone who has made it successful on YouTube, including yourself. So again, I'd say congratulations on it, and you obviously worked towards it, and it paid off. So
thank you, I appreciate that. One other thing that I want to cover is, a lot of the times these littler guys or these new guys, they'll start producing content and not get the views that they're expecting, and they'll make a video that says, like, hey, I'm going to quit YouTube if people don't start watching, or I'm not getting the views that I should get on my channel. You really never want to do that, because what you're telling the people that are watching your videos is that their views aren't good enough. So just be careful with the content that you're putting on your channel, because you can make or break it with one video.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I did a few times say that I was going to stop YouTube because I wasn't expecting the kind of support that I was getting, but I realised after that I did have an audience, and even though it was about 60 people out of the 1,000, it's still 60 people that watch your content.
Yeah, and I kind of I try to look at YouTube, and then I look at real life, and I try to make those comparisons. And most people couldn't walk out their front door and touch the lives of 60 people in real life.
Yeah.
You know, we don't have that many friends. We don't have that many acquaintances or whatever like that. So being able to even be in contact with 60 people on YouTube is a great thing. You know, I have 8,000 subscribers. Not all of them watch all of my videos, you know, but just being able to reach out to everybody that does and being able to get, you know, 500 views on a video is amazing to me because, you know, they're spending their time getting to know me. They're spending their time watching my content, and that all I can say is that I'm honored to have them interact with me, you know.
Yeah. I mean, us small, if you like, small-time YouTubers, we dream about getting to even your level is so good. I mean, I would love personally to have my own little community that I can connect with, have fun with, play games with, and it is something that I would look forward to in this type of career, because personally, if I would love to do this as a job, like full-time, but it's unlikely, but I would love to do it. It's just one of those things I adore doing because it's just so much fun.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's a dream job. Playing video games, commentating over the gameplay, and uploading it to YouTube is definitely a dream job. I will say it's a lot of work, and a lot of people don't understand how much work it is, but it's still fun work, you know? So,
I mean, that also brings us onto the community itself as well, because the community itself, sometimes they don't realise how much hard work goes into each video. They just think, oh, I could easily do that, when it takes ages to edit every video.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about, let's talk about my Brutal Truth, for instance, series that I run on my channel. I spend a week researching the topic, making notes, writing stuff down. You know, the whole week is kind of spent doing that, and then finding a gameplay, you know, the proper gameplay for it, making sure that that topic is still relevant. I have a handful of Brutal Truths that I haven't posted because the topic's not relevant right now. It was, and then I missed the boat on it, so I just kind of scrapped them or put them in a folder where they're just waiting to be relevant again. So there's a week that I spend doing that, just taking notes, and then sitting down and actually doing the commentary, making sure that it's right, uploading it, you know, rendering it, and then spending the time commenting back to all the comments. It's a ton of time, it's a ton of work, and it's a ton of effort.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable because I know from personal experience that, for instance, one of my Let's Play videos takes about an hour to render because I've got to render it in because I haven't got Sony Vegas, I've got to render it in Windows Movie Maker first, so I get in 1080p. Then I've got to re-render it in Camtasia so that I can actually upload it with good quality. And then with overlays and things, it's just so much effort, and some people just don't realise how much work just goes into these videos.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think they do.